What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out? Oh man, with the one and only PhillyDom. I'm out here in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, to be Pacific. All is well. All is good. Today is a special day. A very special day. We just crossed into 70K plus subscribers on PhillyDom's YouTube channel. So I'm happy about that. Tonight I was supposed to be out partying and stuff like that, but we cut it short. We just maxing and relaxing. Here I'm staying in Copacabana for a couple days. So all is well, man. Shout out to my boy in the streets with keys. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Also, Zero to Hero, man. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you. Congratulations. And shout out to In the Streets with Keys. He said, congratulations, my guy, man. I'm grinding. I'm trying, man. I'm pushing. Keys, I see you at 152, man. You know, I watch everything, man. I'm a YouTube fanatic. So I sit on there and I watch and see where everybody's doing and where they at and everything. But shout out to you, Keys. Also, Zero to Hero. Thank you for coming down, man. Showing me a good time when you was out here in Brazil. I greatly appreciate it. James said hi, my brother. And then James, I see you. Say congratulations, my brother. And Nick Weber. What's up, Nick Weber, man? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Thank you for everything. And once again, thank you for that super chat, Zero to Hero, the $20, man. We at 70K. Zero to Hero, thank you. You gave me some advice on how to maneuver with the channel. Also in the streets with Keys gave me some valuable advice to help me maneuver with the channel. Also, I'd like to give a big shout out to man. I got a whole bunch of people to give a shout out to tonight, man. Let's do that before we start talking about the different topics tonight. I'd like to give a shout out to Jesse Vlogs TV. He knows he knows who he is. Good person, good vibes. Always liking my videos and supporting the channel and everything. And I promised him that I was gonna give him a shout out. I know it's him and his wife, but Jesse Vlogs TV. Shout out to you, champ. Greatly appreciate you. And then a big shout out to my boy Lacrosse. Lacrosse is a YouTuber as well, man. He's been to the Dominican Republic and other places, man. Appreciate you, man, and all your support, my brother. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much, Lacrosse. Also, James said, I never understand why some people stay in hostels. My thing is that we say purpose of going overseas is to live better, not worse. JM, I'm glad you brought that up. So now I'm going to explain hostels, and we're going to Google the hostel where PhillyDom is staying. I'm gonna have one of you guys Google the hostel and let you see where I'm staying at. When I stay in these hostels, it's not what you think they are. But once again, we're gonna get on to that topic, JM. That's a good topic. That's why I need to bring that up because I travel different than a lot of other people. You know, right now I'm in an Airbnb just for a couple of nights, but then I'll get back to the hostel. Like big shout out to my boy New Jersey Nomad. Came out here to see me, check me. He was in Sao Paulo, the capital, not the capital, but the money capital of Brazil. Brasilia, that's the capital of Brazil, but the money capital of Brazil is Sao Paulo. That's where all their banks and a lot of things go down in Sao Paulo. 22 million strong over there. So shout out to him, New Jersey Nomad. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for all the support. Once again, guys, please could you give the video a like? I would greatly appreciate that. My boy Status Boom, man. He said shout out to D1, D3, and Miss El Salvador Hollywood. Much love. Keep your team strong. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I will keep the team strong. But we at 70K, man. God is good. You know, it was a hard journey, man. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a while, so the channel is getting stronger and stronger. Like I said before, if nobody didn't know, these last couple of months been really rough on me with the YouTube. You know what I mean? Really rough with the YouTube. So All is well, man. I would tell anybody, man, whatever you do, it don't have to be YouTube, whatever you do in life, man. Stick to it even when your heart is hit. Keep pushing forward. Don't slow down. Don't stop. If it's your dream, it's your passion, if it's something you want to do, no matter what it is, keep pushing through. A lot of people are not going to understand your dreams. They're not going to understand what you want to do. So they can't do it, so they can't see you doing it. So just keep pushing. If you have a goal, if you have a dream, anything you want to accomplish in life. I know this sounds so cliche and people say it all the time, but I'm being dead serious. If it's something you want to do in life, keep grinding, keep pushing. Nothing will slow you down. Also, I like to give a big shout out to, man. I'm gonna give a big shout out to a lot of people, man. Um, I am my well, that's the guy that started me with YouTube. I'm gonna give a big shout out to him, man. He sat me down. He walked through everything with me, showed me, little things to do. And he's the guy that said, "Yo, Philly, you ever think about doing YouTube, man?" So I appreciate him. I appreciate him a lot, man. I owe this guy, man. He changed the whole direction of my life just with the YouTube, man. So I greatly and I'm forever grateful. I am I will check out his channel. The Mungo, that's his sister, Davy Jr., they're out of Kenya, Africa. They helped me, man. I appreciate them. Shout out to I Am Myra and his whole crew and his whole fan base and everybody that supports this channel. Shout out to I Am Myra, man. I call him the YouTube champ, man. He really be doing this thing, man. Shout out to I Am Myra, man. He sat me down to show me everything. Like he didn't hide nothing, man. A lot of times, I'm from the States, man, so we have like a capitalist type mindset. Nobody wants to help nobody or show anybody anything because they feel like they might master it and be better than them or take their spot. So what we know, we keep it to ourselves. He didn't do that, man. He didn't do that. He sat down with me and he willed me through the YouTube, man. He willed me to the YouTube. He gave me some valuable advice that I'm even using to this day. Even when it gets tough, you got to keep pushing and stuff. He's a good dude, man. Real good dude. I am my one. Check out his channel, man. He used to do a lot of videos in Colombia. Now he's worldwide. Now he's in Kenya right now. Building. He built a house for his mom. He built a house for his mom. Now he's building a house for himself. So shout out to I am my. Well, hopefully I can see him one of these days soon, man. And thank him. I was just on his live earlier today. I shouted him out. He shouted me out, man. So shout out to I am my. Once again, guys, please get the likes up. JM, I see you, JM. I'm gonna answer the hostile question. I was just waiting for a couple more people to get on live, but I see you guys, man. If anybody want me to, yeah, Jesse Vlogs, Banoch, my friend, blessings. Jesse Vlogs TV, you gonna have to watch the live from the beginning. I gave you a shout out on the live, man. I gave you a shout out. Also, I'd like to shout out Check in Effect, Ace Live. Who else out there, man? Who else out there? Check in Effect, Ace Live, TMI, top five YouTuber breathing the dead. I love saying that about TMI. Man, I'm trying to think who else out there, man. Who else out there I've been rocking with, man? Who else? Who else? There's so many people, man. There's so many people. If I ain't shut you out, I ain't forget you. It's just so many people that I flex with. So, but yeah, he's helped me out with a lot of stuff too, man. Maybe one day I'll talk about, it, but he helped me out with a lot of stuff as well. Check helped me with some stuff as well. Like I said, Maya would he gave me the YouTube ball. He put it in my hands and he showed me. I wasn't even thinking about being a YouTuber. So shout out to Maya, man. Cool Cat said, "Would you ever do Amazon with Master Wayne?" Well, I'm working with him now, but yeah, there's no problem. Yes, I would do it with him. I have family members doing it with him right now as well. It'll be a live tomorrow, Cool Cat. Come on the live tomorrow. It'll probably be in the evening time tomorrow. And you can ask him all these questions, man. He'll answer them. It's not a problem. Cool Cat. Six Gods said now turning into the one and only PhillyDom. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I see Six Gods said, congratulations. Salute to you. Enjoy your channel, man. I'm trying the best I can. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do the best I can. What I try to keep it real. I try to keep it positive. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. But shout out to the other people that helped me along the way. It's so many people to name, man. But there are some of the people that just stand out. So I appreciate you guys. Shout out to my boy Ivan Travels, Ivan Ventures. I can't mess that up. He helped me out with a lot of stuff. Ivan Adventures. Check out his channel. Also, man, support my boy 215 out of Philly. If you go to my community post, you'll see that I post a lot of different YouTubers, and he helped me out with a lot of different things. So support the channel, support the channel, support the people that I affiliate with and associate with as well. There's so many other people to name. I just can't think of everybody right now. So I apologize if I missed anybody because a lot of people have helped me along the way. My boy KK, he's from Kenya. Shout out to my boy KK from Kenya as well. He supported me, man. A lot of people, man. It's a lot of people out there. A lot of people. A lot of people out there. Helped me. I couldn't do this by myself. Shout out to my peoples in El Salvador. El Salvador, Dolly, aka D, helped me out with a lot of different things, man. She's helping me every day behind the scenes with just little things. So I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. So shout out to El Salvador, man. I miss the country. I'll definitely be back one of these days. I don't know when, but I'll be back to El Salvador to visit the country again and to check out the people and amazing vibes. If you guys ever get a chance, go to El Salvador. It's not a party country. It's not this and that, and it has all these different things. But I mean, you'll definitely be surprised. It's a lot more developed than what you think. A lot of good things are happening in El Salvador for the people. But the main thing what I like about El Salvador is the people. I always say that. The people, the people, the people. That's what I feel about Brazil. I like the people. I like the vibes and everything. But it's all good. It's all good. Rio's not my favorite city here, but I do like Brazil. Everybody know I'm big on the Fortaleza, and I'm big on Salvador Bahia. Shout out to my boy 215. He said, "What's up, brother? All is well, man. All is well, man. If anybody is a YouTuber, you should put your link in the description, man. And I ask you guys to subscribe to their channel if you haven't and support them. Support them. I would greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. So once again, man, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. We wouldn't have made it to 70K if I didn't have people supporting the channel. So I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm telling you, I put a lot. I put a lot into this YouTube. So please, 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 I thank you. Please, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for you guys, this could never, never, never happen. Shout out to my boy 215. He put his link in the description. If anybody else is watching and they a YouTuber, put your link in the description, man, and let's support them guys. But today we're gonna talk about why does PhillyDom stay in hostels? Because a lot of people look down on you for staying in hostels and different things like that. A lot of people don't understand why you would want to stay in a hostel. It's a lot of different, rumors going around why people stay in hostels and is it safe? Can your luggage get stolen? Can they take your phone? Can this happen? Can that happen? There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on with staying in a hostel. Right now, I like to take the time out. If somebody's watching, 215 said I thought it was to save money. That was cool, cool, cool. It's definitely you can save money at a hostel, but the hostel that I stay at, hold on for a second. We got a comment here. Okay, somebody took care of it for me. Thank you, man. I see you, Willie. Appreciate the support, but all the cursing, we can't put that out there like that. Thank you. But thank you for the support. I stay in hostels. 215 say because it's cheap. It's definitely cheaper than staying in a hotel and an Airbnb, or sometimes it's on the same as the Airbnb. I mean, you can get a private room. I don't know if people know that. You can get private rooms in hostels. You can definitely get a private room there, your own room, and it's a nice room. Depends on the hostel you in. But I like somebody to take the time right now and Google. This is one hostel that I stay in a lot. It's called Selena's Hostel. A lot of people, a lot of digital nomads stay there, backpackers stay there, families stay there. But Google Selena's Hostel. Matter of fact, let me type it in for you guys. This is where your boy PhillyDom has been staying at. Selena's Hostel. They have a whole bunch of them in Brazil. They have a whole bunch of them in Colombia. Google Selena's Hostels, and you'll see why PhillyDom stays there. They have workspace. They have a place for anybody that's a digital nomad. So they have workspace for them to do their work while they travel. They have a bar on the rooftop. This is the Selena's I'm staying in Lapa, but each Selena's hostel is an adventure. Is something special. Is something unique. I challenge anybody come in there, get a drink, get something to eat, and you'll see the vibe and everything. But I'm gonna really bring it full circle so you understand why the OG would stay in a hostel. I mean, everybody has their preference. You know what I mean? No matter how big I get in this YouTube, I will stay in hostels most of the time. I've made it this far staying in hostels. I mean, made it this far with YouTube staying in hostels and traveling. I will keep doing it, but I'll give you my reasons why I stay in a hostel. But somebody Google Selena's Hostel. 215 said 4.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, it has a lot of stuff to offer. Some of them have some of the hostels I stay in, but primarily it's the Selena's hostels. I stay in them much as I can if the country I'm in has them, and they're everywhere, and they're growing and growing and growing. The reason why I stay in a hostel is for the camaraderie. Like you meet people, and not only do you meet people, but you meet travelers. Anybody that stay in a hostel for the most part, they're traveling from one part of their country or another part of another country, but they're travelers. So we have that in common. And when you stay in a hostel, it's a lot of people traveling from all over the world. I've met people from Pakistan. I met people from, I got my buddy right here, he's from South Africa. Got my buddy that's here somewhere, he's from England. People are from all over the world. People of all over the world. Shout out to my boy Peter Carter. He said, I'm jealous of you. Also, shout out to 215. He said a 4.5 out of 5 stars. That's good. Also, he Googled it and it looks good. So if anybody want to see what PhillyDom at staying at, I'm staying at Selena's Hostel in Lapa. In Lapa, and I'm in Rio de Janeiro right now. Brazil. Rio. So the hostel is not in the best neighborhood. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys it's in the best neighborhood or anything like that, but it's definitely worth staying there. They have security guards there. They have cameras. It's set up just like a hotel. It's just a hostel has a different. It's more comfortable for people that's going to be traveling for long periods of time. Because believe it or not, you get lonely. You get lonely on the roads. You get lonely on the road sometimes. And when you're in a hostel, you keep meeting people over and over, like I said, from all over. And it doesn't matter if you're 18, it doesn't matter if you're 65. I've met people in their 70s that stay in the house. I've met people in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s. Like I even met kids that stayed in the hostel there with their family, with their parents or grandparents. But it's definitely a good place to meet travelers, and you get a lot of intel and you get a lot of information on different countries. You get a lot of in and out information, and people want to talk to you because they want to know where you're from and everything like that. When you stay in a hotel or Airbnb, right now is a prime example. I'm in an Airbnb. I got my boy, New Jersey Nomad. He's sleeping right now. I got my other boy from South Africa. He's sleeping in another room. I'm out here in the living room talking to you guys. Also got my other friend from England. I think he went in the kitchen or somewhere he went, but he's up. So hostels put you around people. You know what I mean? And you can get a private room if you don't want to be around people. You be in your private room. You can stay there. You don't have to share beds or anything with people. But yes, it's cheaper than most hotels. Definitely cheaper than most hotels, but it's a little pricey still. Sometime, you know what I mean. You can have peak season when it's a little higher. Right now, Carnival's coming up, so the hostel where I'll be at, it'd be like, ugh, they talking about 100 US from the 21st to the 25th per night, in a shared room. So if you get a private room, you're probably gonna pay like $200, but it has a lot. It has a lot to offer. It has a lot to offer. The hostel where I'm staying at, they have a community kitchen, and obviously they have the same setup like a hotel. They have maids, they have housekeepers that keep the place together. They have security there. They have a restaurant, like I told you guys before. It has a restaurant, a rooftop bar, a cinema room. You can watch movies and stuff. They have a library there. You can read books. You can do your computer work there. They had a digital nomad space that you play separate. You can stay there. It's a lot of different things, and different Salinas offer different things. This Salinas is not big as some of the other ones I stayed in like Colombia, in Panama, Mexico. The one I stayed here in Brazil is not that big, but it's big enough. And you guys probably want to know the price of it. It fluctuates, like I said, but if you're like in an eight bedroom dorm, it costs you. I'm just talking about Salinas and Lapa. Costs you like give or take about 20 a night. If you're in a six bedroom dorm. Wait a minute. The six bedroom dorm was like 20, and I think, but it fluctuates. So let's say the six bedroom dorm is about 23, 24, and the other eight bedroom dorm is like about $20, maybe $17. It fluctuates with the season and different things like that. So I like the hostels because it's just a different type of lifestyle. You would have to come there and stay for 1 or 2 days. I have people from the channel come to stay there with me, and they understand why I stay there. They met a lot of people. It was a cool vibe and different things like that. They have housekeepers there, like I said, or that will change your sheets every day, so you can get a fresh. You get your sheets changed every day at the hostel. It's the same type of vibe as a hotel. Like everything is clean. After we dealing with the sea situation, they even have to be more cleaner worldwide, no matter hotel, hostel, Airbnb, whatever. So it's really clean. So I would recommend, if you do have opportunity, you just want to check out a hostel and see that if PhillyDom is just talking crap, come stay at a Salinas hostel. You can pick them. They're all over the world. They're even in the states. They're they even in the states. They're in Europe. They're everywhere. Stay there for 1 or 2 nights, and you'll feel the vibes. You'll see what's going on. I know a lot of people like, yo, I'm older. I need a private room. I want to be around people. Get a private room, but mingle in the common area where everybody's at. Talk to them, and you will love hostels. Now, obviously, Salinas is not the only hostel I stay at, but Salinas is the number one hostel in the world, I would guess. I mean, there's obviously some other hostels up there with them, but Salinas is moving fast through the ranks, man. So that's something just to let you guys know. Salinas is moving fast through the ranks. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, man. I'm a transparent guy. I'm all about the games and everything. Uh, a lot of black people don't like staying in hostels. You know what I mean? Black people don't really understand the concept of the hostel situation. You know what I mean? They don't understand, and it helps you if you're traveling for long periods of time. Like even if your money's right, I've met millionaires that stayed in a hostel, and they told me they had a good time there, better than staying. at a Hilton or a Marriott or some kind of resort or whatever they stay at. They told me they had a good time. No, they don't have one Brown. They don't have one in Belize yet. You can Google where they at. They're all over. You can Google where they at, but they're all over, man. But Salinas is like the McDonald's, or I don't know what's the top fast food in the world. It's the top one. They have everything. Like they got co-working space, like I said, workspace. If you're a digital nomad, a lot of digital nomads stay there because they're traveling for long periods of time, so they want to be somewhere where they can be comfortable at, and it makes you comfortable there. They got the nice artwork on the wall. You guys can Google it. Don't take my word. You Google it. You check it out for yourself. Salinas Hostel. But I've stayed in Salinas Hostel so much. I ain't making this up. I'm not bragging. No cap. What everybody say, no cap. I stay in Salinas Hostel so much. I can't make this up. I'm gonna put it on my community post when I get a chance. They use me as a thumbnail for the Salinas Hostel in Chapinero. That's in Bogota. Bogota is a city. Chapinero is a neighborhood. It's in the Zona T area. If anybody traveled to Colombia and they've been to Bogota, they know Chapinero. They use me as a thumbnail. The other day I was coming in from hanging out, recording, doing some stuff, hanging out with some people. They stopped me at the front desk. They're like, "Yo, PhillyDom, you gonna flip?" I was looking through one of the workers at the front desk was like, I was looking through some videos or something, and I saw a thumbnail with your picture on there, and I looked at the video, and he told me what hospital it was. I mean, we told me what Salinas hospital was, and I checked it out. I'm gonna put it on my community post so you guys can check it out, man. I spend a lot of time in Salinas when I'm on the road in these different places, man. Well, shout out to Salinas Hostel, man. It's a good hostel. It's amazing vibes. It's an amazing place, man. Also, I got this shirt on today. I don't know if you've seen what I did the live. Excuse me. Oh man, when I did the thumbnail, if you look at the thumbnail, which is Aneta Lopi, she's a Brazilian YouTuber. Her channel is, you see, I did a whole bunch of videos with her. Her channel is Brazil with Aneta Lopi. And she had gave me the shirt. We did a couple of videos together. Well, we did one video and I chopped it down into different parts. And she had gave me this as a gift. So I just want to make sure y'all guys support, ladies and females, y'all support her channel. She's a Brazilian YouTuber. She's on the up. She's on the come up. She knows everything about her country. She knows a lot about traveling. She's from the Rio area. So if you're in Rio, she's definitely the person that you want to reach out to. But this is her channel. This is our YouTube channel, Brazil with Aneta Lopi. So man, she showed me a good time. I'm definitely gonna do some more videos with her. She's good people. So guys, make sure you go and subscribe to our channel as well. She's doing her thing. She's a travel YouTuber, and she knows the restaurants where you go to, the bars where you go to, the beaches you need to go to, the different sites throughout the city and throughout her country. She knows. Not just Rio. She knows Salvador Bahia. She knows her country. She knows her country well. So that's who you would want to reach out to. As far as if you was coming to Rio, she would definitely be a good person. And she speaks perfect English. So she would definitely be a good person for you to reach out to. But the hostel life is cool, man. The hostel life is cool. Naughty Slim, what's going on with you, Naughty Slim? What's going on with you? Then 215 said, "Hey, Naughty Slim, cool vibes, cool vibes." Status said, what do you say? Status Boom, my boy, what's going on with you? He said, hostels didn't start popping because of poor people. It was because of wealthy and successful people. Oh, what you say? Accredited, okay. Saying ways to travel around the world. Get a clue, yeah. And you can definitely travel a lot longer because it's a lot cheaper. and you meet people, man. It's a good way to travel, man. It's a good way to travel. You know, a lot of people look down on, like I said, a lot of black people look down on it because it's not big in the black community. And I only can speak for the African Americans from the states. You know, I can't speak for blacks in England and Europe and Canada, Australia, Africa. But as far as blacks in the states, it's like a taboo type situation. I'm probably one of the few YouTubers that stay in hostels for long periods of time out of like I guess the YouTube community that I am. But it's somebody put me onto it years ago, and I just like staying here, and I'll be honest, I had a friend, a white friend. I'll be honest, he used to travel a lot, and I'm like, bro, how are you traveling so much? Because I knew like how much he makes, I know his situation, and he would go for like 6, 7 months. I'm like, bro, how are you traveling this long? And I know what you make, and I know what you do, and I know this, and I know this about you. And he's like, Philly, I got one secret. I'm like, well, what's the secret, bro? He said, yo, if you travel, you need to start staying at hostels. He says it's a lot cheaper. He said hotels can get expensive. Airbnbs, like I said, is hit and miss. Hit and miss. Some places you travel to, the Airbnbs can be cheap. Some places you go to, the Airbnbs could not be that cheap. Even if you in, so-called countries that are not as wealthy as other countries, but they have a rich area and it can be expensive. You know, they're paying $100 a night and stuff like that. That could add up. That could add up pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Once again, guys, please give the video a like. Hit the like button. We got 51 people watching. Please hit the like button. Support the channel in any way you can. I got my cash up there. Money sign, money sign PhillyDom 75. Money sign PhillyDom 75. I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, hostels give you that opportunity to travel a lot more and a lot cheaper. If it wasn't for hostels, I don't think I could travel the same because it's a lot cheaper. The only thing cheaper than staying in a hostel would be like if you had somebody in that city or that country that you could stay at their apartment or their house or something, and you wouldn't have to pay nothing. But hostels are pretty affordable, guys. Pretty affordable. And this is a joy. I know I'm giving it to people because you rarely would hear, you would never really hear this coming from the black man because we like to ball out, we like to do stuff a little different, but it's safe. I'm telling you, it's safe. They have lockers there. They have different places where you can put your items in at and stuff like that. I mean, you can be in a hotel and something can get stolen from you, but for the most part, hostels are. I don't know, man. I fell in love with them. Like I said, I like the camaraderie, meeting people, talking to people that travel from like all over the world, and they just giving you all that knowledge. Some are younger than me, some are way older than me. You know what I mean? Some are around my age, but you get a lot, man. You get a lot. You get a lot. You get a lot of knowledge, especially when traveling. I see Naughty Slim said they have hostels in Africa too. Yes, they do. I'm sure they have hostels in Africa too. J1 said that's cool. Have to cheat codes like hostel? Yeah, it's a cheat code, man. It's definitely a cheat code because you can travel for lot longer, a lot longer. You can travel for a lot longer. Now, if you're traveling for a short bit of time, you come to a country for 7, 8 days, 10 days. Get an Airbnb. I mean, get an Airbnb or hotel. That would be good. And then BB, congratulations on the 70K subscribers. Thank you. But then BB, appreciate you, BB. Thank you. We got 60 people watching. Let's get 60 likes. CJ said, peace. I see you in there, CJ. I see you in there, CJ. I see you. Bree said, type her YouTube channel in. Yeah, I can type it in. Matter of fact, I put the link in. Hold on. Let me try to see if I can put the link in for you guys. I'm going to go to our channel, see if I can put the link in for you guys. That's even one better. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, guys. I'm copying and pasting the link. There we go. Once again, thank you for the $7.70. I greatly appreciate it. That's it right there. I'll put a link in. I'll put it again. Check out go there, subscribe, help her out, guys. That's it right there. That's it right there. I just put it in. I just put it in. So that's the reason why I stay in hostels. It's convenient. You got people there that speak the language. They give tour packages there, so you don't have to go like searching through the town or Googling stuff. You can just go to the front desk and they have tours that can take you to the favelas, the Christ the Redeemer. They can take you everywhere, man. I'm just saying these places because these places are in Rio, but wherever you at, even if it's not a Salinas hostel, most hostels have tour packages. They even have tour guides that can take you around and tell you what's going on. So it's a cool vibe. It's a cool vibe with the hostels, man. I tell anybody, at least try it once. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You know, everything ain't for everybody, but definitely if you're an adamant traveler and you're on the road for long periods of time, there's definitely another way. As Brandino said, do you okay? He asked me if I've been to Ecuador. No, I ain't been to Ecuador yet. It's definitely on the list. I got a lot of other countries I got to hit, but yeah, Ecuador's on the list. Like I said, I'm willing to go anywhere, any country. It doesn't matter. You know, I'll go to the Middle East. I'll go to Russia. I'll go anywhere, man. China. It doesn't matter, man. I just want to travel to many countries as possible. Appreciate you, Chan. Appreciate you. My goal is to travel to many countries as possible. Please, once again, Naughty Slim said, get the likes up. Let's get the likes up, family. Let's get the likes up. And once again, you can support the YouTube channel in any way you can. I appreciate you guys. We almost at 100K, man. This means a lot to me. Like I said, I work so hard with YouTube. This is like a when people hurt my feelings when they say YouTube is not a real job. If you really trying to make it work and it really do it the right way, YouTube is a real job. I'm telling you, if you focus on it and you're trying to build a brand, you're trying to build a YouTube channel, this is not easy work. It's not easy work. Don C second. Greetings from Panama, my brother Don C. Thank you so much. BB said, you're welcome. Spain has hostels with small private rooms and shared bathrooms. Yes, they do. If you ever go to Ghana, oh, Vanessa, I know what that is. I know that YouTube has many videos on YouTube showing hostels at, okay, price points. Thank you, thank you, thank you, BB. Thank you, thank you. I definitely know who Vanessa is. Yeah, I've been watching her videos for a while. She's been doing her thing for a while. Shout out to her out there in Ghana. Shout out to her. So that's a big reason, guys, why I stay in hostels for the camaraderie and meeting people and travel. A lot of good travel information. They tell you how much visas are for this country. They tell you loopholes, do different stuff with different countries to make it easier for you because some stuff. Sometimes people think Google has all the information and they don't. I knew a YouTuber that was trying to go to a country and she said that she looked it up. She looked the country up online and they were saying that it wasn't safe for you to go there or whatever they were saying. They were saying that people were getting denied if they would try to go there. And she just went to the country, busted into the country, and talked to the immigration officer. They're like, no, you're welcome here. If you want to come here, you want to come. But this is what's going on, and this is what's going on in our country. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I gotta go bathroom real quick. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, so that's why I stay there. Hostels are definitely a good place for you to stay. Also, they have people that can cook for you there. Like Selena's, they have places where you can cook. Shout out to Sewer Rap, man. What's up, Philly? Chicago is in the building. Chicago is in the building. NYC King said, "Oh yeah, Philly, you good? All is well, man. All is well. All is well. All is well, my brother. All is well, man. Thank you for asking, NYC King. All is well." So they offer a lot of different things, you know. But I would tell anybody if they want to get into the hostel situation, go somewhere like Selena's. You'll be thoroughly impressed. Like I said, you don't have to take my word. You can Google Selena's hostel. Now, obviously, not every hostel is good. Like not every hotel is good. Not every Airbnb. So you do have to do your due diligence and make sure that you pick a place that is official. But I stayed in a lot of different hostels in a lot of different countries that were official, so it's all good. That's a good question. Why do you always wear your glasses? Hay said, why do you always wear your glasses? This is my style. This is when I started the channel. You can check back, go back 2 years ago, 3 years ago, however how long I've been doing videos, 3.5, 4 years. I've always wear glasses. That's just my stilo. That's just my style. Fox said Ecuador is cool as hell, 100%. Yes, indeed. I know you've been there, Fox. Also, guys, before I started doing YouTube, or like, well, even when I was, how could I say this? How could I word this? Everybody knows I worked in Alaska in the seafood industry, and on the tail end of that, I started doing YouTube. That's the best way to say it. And it's a job up there, and I know a lot of people need jobs. I know a lot of people need opportunities. A lot of people might be going through the struggle. A lot of people might want to make some kind of career change or something. So I always, and I wouldn't even call this as a career job working in Alaska, but you can definitely you can get to the bag, you can get some ends, dinero, money, whatever you want to call it, and you don't have to work up there for like 3, maybe 6 months. It depends on your contract, depends on if you're on a vessel, if you're on a land plan or anything. The job is called seafood processing. I always push this out there because I had a situation in the past and I needed a job. I was going through some stuff, and I told God I could ever, if you help me out, get a good job, I always pass the information on. So I always try to pass the information on about working in Alaska so people can reach out to me and I can try to help you guys as much as I can. Sometimes I'm getting over swamped with people calling me every day on Instagram or leaving messages on my Instagram and Facebook and my other little media outlets about, even on my YouTube channel, about working in Alaska. If you ever check, you can always Google PhillyDom, or you can YouTube PhillyDom in Alaska or PhillyDom Seafood Processing. You guys have seen me, what I did up in Alaska. I documented it. That was like my last year working there. That was 2019 season. I worked there all the way into like September, late September. And from there on, I traveled full time. So I met I am Iowa right before I went up there. And when he helped me with the channel, I was like, man, what I'm gonna record? I gotta go back to work in Alaska. And he was like, just interview people up there, show them what you're doing in Alaska. So I did a whole ton of videos on the seafood processing industry in Alaska. And I know a lot of people that watch the channel, not everybody's from the States, not everybody's from Canada or Europe, but they do hire people that are not from other countries if you can get the H-2B visa. So if you're from like somewhere like Jamaica or Mexico, Serbia, Croatia, Poland, just see if your country qualifies for the H2B H2B visa. And also man Haiti don't qualify for it. So some countries don't qualify for it. So everybody won't get that opportunity, but it is a lot of countries on that visa list to qualify for the H2B visa. And they will sponsor you and fly you up. When I was working up there, they was flying people in from Serbia and Poland and some other countries. Even when I was up there, they was flying people even from Ukraine. So different companies will fly you in if you're out of the country. If you're in the country, some companies will fly you to Alaska to work. Other countries will. You have to go to Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington is where all the seafood processing plants, corporate offices are, and seafood processors basically all they do is I make it simple because a lot of people ask me like, oh, what do they do? 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 The fishermen catch the fish. They give it to the seafood processor. Seafood processor, exactly what the name is, process. They process the fish. They cut the fish open. They cut it out. They take off the heads. It depends on the buyer. Each buyer, that the seafood processors are working with the different fishes depends on the buyer if they want the heads cut off. Depends on the company if it's going to a grocery store, if it's going to a sushi place in Japan. It depends. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with this job. But they basically, to make it in a nutshell, they process the fish. They have a dock. They have shipping. They have receiving. They have floating vessels that are in the ocean. The fishermen bring the fish there. They take them, put them on the vessel. They do what they have to do to process the fish. And then when the vessel gets full, the vessel goes to land, dumps all the fish off. They go back to the ocean. They wait for the fisherman to keep feeding them more fish, and they go back to land. So it's definitely a good job if you're looking for a job. If you in between jobs and you're looking for a little hustle job, it's definitely a lot. Some people make it their full-time hustle. I told you I wouldn't make it full-time hustle because it's a grimy job. It's a lot of blood. It's a lot of guts. It's a lot of long hours working. You know what I mean? Some companies pay really well. Some pay good, but you can definitely get to a bag if you're in a struggle. They'll put you. If you're in the cabin, if you in on a vessel, if you're on a land plant, they'll put you in a. They call it a bunkhouse, and they feed you. All that's free, long as you working. You know what I mean? But you work long hours. But I always try to look out for people because these type of jobs, not many people know about. Anybody qualify for it. You can be a felon, you could be a college student, you could be retired military, you could be in between jobs. You don't. You could be older. Some people that work there, like past 65, they have positions for everybody. You don't have to really know a trade or anything with this type of job. It's on the job training. They can show you anything that you need to know. But obviously, if you know how to work a forklift, they got other positions. If you forklift certified and other little different positions, you will get paid a little bit more, and you probably be a little bit more valuable. What anybody can be a seafood processor is a simple job. Hard work is a really hard job, but it's very simple to get the job. A lot of people, they want to go up there and work. And Alaska is a very beautiful place and everything. But when they realize they're going up there and they actually working 16, 17 hours a day or 15 hours or 12 hours or 10, it depends on whatever company. With different companies have different, some have 12-hour shifts, some have 16-hour shifts, some have 14 hours. It depends on the company, how they're going to work you. So people get up there and they see the money like, well, if I work this for 2 weeks, I can make this amount of money. And they go up there and they really working 16 hours a day every day, even on a Sunday. Sometimes you don't have no day off because as long as fish are coming in, you're gonna be working. So I always talk about this job on my channel. I'm not ashamed of nothing I came from. This was a job I worked, like I said, and it really helped me out a lot. So I always try to pass that information on because I know there's some youngster coming up or some old person what's a middle-aged person that needs a job. We just went through the sea situation, so it's tough for a lot of people still. So these are one of the opportunities you can go away, see another part of the world, Alaska, which is United States, and you can go up there and work, and you can make some real good money. Also, you can knock Alaska off on your bucket list that you've been there. Beautiful, beautiful state in the United States. Very nice place, man. Amazing place. And people just think about the cold weather, but sometimes it's not as cold as you think it is up there. But it's an awesome place. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Walter said, "What is up, Philly? I've been subscribed to you for a couple months now. What was the first video you ever made on this channel? I'm too lazy to go back to the archive." Um, think I recorded my son. That should be the first video when he was little. That was years ago. I needed like a test video to see when we started the YouTube with IMI, so I recorded my son just for like a couple seconds. That would probably be my first video. Then after that is a whole bunch of travel videos right after that. Whole bunch of travel videos. That was my first video recording my son. 71 said, "Philly, how many folks do you think you have helped in employ in Alaska?" Man, 71, man, couple thousand, couple thousand, couple thousand, over 1,000, couple thousand. People ask me every day about this job in Alaska. Every day. That's why I keep bringing it up. I keep talking about it. That's why I never shy away from it. People ask me about it all the time. Eddie said, "Fox, two Black American brothers are in prison in Ecuador. Check out the DC Rob's YouTube videos from a year ago." All right, I'll check it out. Thank you, Eddie, for that information. And Eddie said, "Yeah, 16 hours is a long without proper rest. The young will feel it when they get old." Yeah, it's a rough job, but some people work, yeah. There's times we work 16-hour shifts, 15-hour shifts. I had one contract, man. I was in Kodiak, Alaska, man. That's an island off the mainland of Alaska. Kodiak, Alaska. Shout out to Kodiak, Alaska. Nice place, nice vibe, nice people. Man, man, man. I got that contract. Man, we was working like 16s every day for like 2, 3 months. Like no day off. Like I ain't lying. No day off. One day we had a day off. People almost passed out when they found out they had a day off. But it's definitely a good grind. It's definitely a good hustle. I'm telling you. So that's why I always like, put you guys up on game and let you know what's going on. But yeah, a lot of companies will fly you there. So you just got to put the application in. The job is seafood processing. Let me put that here for you guys. Seafood processor. Alaska. It might not be for everybody. And then, you have people with college degrees and stuff like that. You can work up there too. They have administration positions and different jobs like that, HR. You'll be all right. They got something for everybody. So everybody don't have to get all bloody and messy, but whatever you have, that's the name of the job. You type it in like that, Google that, and we'll come in. Poppy said, "Congratulations, Philly, on your success. Next 100K subs." Yes, indeed. I appreciate you guys, man. Harrell said, "PhillyDom, what's good? What's good? You thought about going to?" No, that's the Ace Live doing that one, man. He covered Antarctica. I covered Alaska. Well, cool vibes with Ace Live going up there. He's always doing something groundbreaking and something different than what the average travel YouTubers doing. So shout out to Ace Live. Twin say, "You looking suited and booted with the weight off." Thank you, man. Looking good, soldier. Thank you, man. It's burning saddles out here. You go out here for a minute, it's burning up hot here in Brazil, man. It's burning up hot in Brazil, man. It is burning up in Brazil, man. Burning up. But once again, like I said, I thank you guys for all the support and all the help building the channel, man. Shout out to my boy Ham Maya. Shout out to all the other YouTubers that helped me throughout my run, and YouTubers are still helping me now, like in the streets with Keys and other YouTubers. I appreciate all the information. My boy Ivan Adventures, he always give me the latest information what's going on with YouTube and stuff like that. So I really appreciate the support. I appreciate everything. You guys are the best, man. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. We close to 100K. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep doing our thing, and nothing's gonna slow us down. Nothing, nothing. But if you're interested in a seafood processing job, just hit me up via my Instagram, which is I'll put it right here in the comment thing. Instagram is I am underscore Philly Dom. That's my Instagram. I got Soul Flow said, "Where's the best place to apply online? Online is the best place to apply. Just Google seafood processing jobs in Alaska. You can't just put seafood processing jobs, but that could be anywhere. But you want seafood processing jobs in Alaska. That's what you want to put. Seafood processing jobs in Alaska, and a whole bunch of stuff will come out, and it'll definitely help you out." Bill said, "I appreciate the hood walks. Thank you, man. Travel is more than just the hookers. I agree. The world is a beautiful place. I agree on everything you said there. Thank you, man. I like to show you guys everyday life if you travel into a country so you can see what's going on in everyday life. How in the neighborhoods, in the streets, in the malls, on the beaches, on the sidewalks, in the clubs, in the restaurants, in the churches, in the mosques, whatever goes on, I try to show you guys so you can get a real good understanding of that country if you want to visit. I try to show you something different than most people show you, you know what I mean? So I hope I accomplished that goal with my videos. With my videos, I hope I accomplished that goal. Um, David said, "What's good, brother? Did you wish you traveled in your 20s and 30s now that you're in the 40s, or that doesn't matter to you?" David Solomon, I like the whole name, man. David, I've been traveling my whole life. I just started documenting it on YouTube in my 40s. No, but I've been traveling my whole life. I've been traveling my whole life. The different cities, different countries. I've been traveling my whole life. Now I'm just documenting my travels. Traveling has always been a part of me, has always been a part of my family. Anybody that knows my family, anybody that's close to me would tell you Philly was always traveling. Even if it was just traveling within the United States, I was always traveling. I've been a lot of places, man. I've been a lot of places, man. Traveling is a part of me. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna be. I've been traveling my whole life. JM said, "Why you didn't go out this Saturday night, bro? We went out. We ain't feeling it all the time. You know what I mean? So we just came back. You don't feel it all the time. Going out. So we just came back. Plus, I got some stuff to edit and different things like that. The vibe wasn't on point, so we just came back. But tomorrow, we'll make up for it tomorrow. I'm in Rio de Janeiro, baby. It's always popping here. It's always something going on. It's always popping. For you guys don't know slang popping, it's always something good going on here, no matter what day of the week." James said, "However, how were you able to keep a regular job if you have been traveling your whole life?" Damn, you asked some tricky questions, man. You sure you don't work for them boys? If I worked a 9 to 5 job, I would just use my vacation time to travel places. As I got older, I got smarter, so I got jobs like working in Alaska and different places like that you don't have to work the whole year. You can work for like 5 or 6 months, make a nice bag, and then you can travel and then figure out what your next move is. But if JM, if it's a will and it's a way, you'll find a way to travel. If you really love traveling or really love doing something, you will find a way to make it happen, no matter what it is in life. So I found ways to make it happen. France said, Philly, what it do, man? All good, France. Francis, what's going on with you? France, what's going on with you? Master said, congratulations. Shout out to you, Master. Casino, I just started my channel. Should I focus more on shorts, Philly? No, man, because people need to know who you are. The shorts thing is just something that just started with YouTube not too long ago. Because I get it. They have to compete with the other different media outlets. You know, you got reels off of Instagram and, other different media outlets are doing shorts. So YouTube has to keep up with the competition. So for you to keep up with the competition, you always got to constantly change. I don't put shorts out, but no, man, you need to do videos, 8-minute videos, 10-minute videos, 12-minute videos, and talk about whatever your subject matter is. You know what I mean? But you could do reels, do mini reels as well, because that's where the market is going. But YouTube is known for, documenting different subject matters, no matter what it is, if it's boxing, if it's traveling, if it's church, if it's food, if it's clothes, if it's job opportunities, whatever it is, Amazon, whatever it is. So you just have to mix it up. Mix it up. Just mix it up. Jim said, I do love traveling, but at the same time, I need to think about my 401k, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you. But you can still get a job that you can travel with, that you can get a 401k as well. You don't have to have a stationary job. JM, you know that, and I know that. Nadim said, JM, this is his income. Then Nadi Slim said, you can create your own 401k by being self-employed. Yes, indeed, Nadi Slim. A lot of people with traveling is a fear of traveling. You know what I mean? The fear of traveling. And once again, I keep it real. Like, we as black people, we are scared a lot to travel. Like, not like other nationalities or other group of, not nationalities, but other races of people. They're not scared to travel. But when I speak, I only can speak for the people from the States. I can't speak for other countries where black people at, but I know my people in America, my African Americans, pretty well. I've been African American for a long time now. Master said, $10 drink on me. Mister, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Master. But cool vibes, everybody. Cool vibes, cool vibes. So traveling is a tricky situation, but you can make it happen if you want to do it. You can make it happen if you want to do it. No matter what you want to do in life, you can make it happen. Everybody knows that I'm in Brazil. Carnival will be here like in a week or two. They already started celebrating and everything, because that's why I put in the title. We talked about a hostel life. We talked about a job in Alaska, and now we talk about Brazil. I'm in Rio de Janeiro. They got a big carnival coming up. I'm gonna try to go. So I dropped my phone. They got another carnival, and they got a couple carnivals here, but the two main carnivals that everybody know about is the Rio de Janeiro Carnival and the Salvador Bahia Carnival. They're the two main carnivals. That's a big deal. So I'm gonna definitely check it out. I won't be here for every day of the carnival, but because there's a lot of partying, it's a lot of drinking, there's a lot of people, it's a lot of crowds. They say it gets dangerous, so I'm gonna go a couple days so you guys can see some videos and stuff like that. I'll do the best I can and show you what I can show you. But the carnival situation is a big deal here in Brazil. They have the biggest carnivals in the world. They say the Rio de Janeiro one is the biggest one. I'll see. I'll be here. I'm gonna try to make my way up to Salvador Bahia to check theirs and then come back down. I'll do a little comparison if I can. You know what I mean? That's the goal, but it could change a little bit. It could change a little bit. Move this up a little bit. Philly, it could change a little bit. It could change a little bit, but that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do. Master say you convinced me to just live in Brazil on a digital nomad visa. You can do it, man, but I don't know me. Make sure you got your situation right. I don't know what type of job you do online. Make sure it pays pretty well or comfortable for you to be all right. And they do have that digital nomad visa in Brazil that just came out not too long ago, and a lot of people are trying to get that. That'll keep you in Brazil for a long period of time. JM said, I'm happy that you're able to make it work for you. Have you considered learning photography to make your content more professional? I think as the channel grow, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As the channel grow, maybe I can hire some people to come in and help me because I've been doing like everything on my own, recording footage, holding the camera, talking to the people. So I mean, a lot of stuff I still need a lot of work on. I'm not nowhere the best. I'm what they call it, a work in progress. But eventually, I will bring some people in to help me as well. That would make it a lot easier for me. Or if the money's a lot stronger, I can pay somebody to do my thumbnails for me and different things like that. But I agree with you, Jam. You asked a lot of good questions, Jam. Appreciate you. Kingdom Life, Alaska, good seafood job. Just indeed, you'll make money. It's a tough job. I'm not gonna say and tell you that it's a cakewalk. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people quit. They have a high turnover rate. But like I said, people when they go there to work, they think like they thinking about the bag, the money, but they're not thinking about like what you have to do to get that money, like working the long hours and stuff. But it's there for you if you're a hard worker. Nick said, "Show love." Okay, show love. Hit the like button. Like I said, another one didn't get back to me. I don't understand, Black. What you mean? Another one didn't get back to? I don't. You got to explain yourself. Master said, "Have you ever been to Canada?" Yes, I've been to Canada. I've been all over Canada. I've been to Canada. Not everywhere, but I've been to a couple places: Montreal, Quebec, Toronto, Niagara Falls, and what is it? All the way on the West Coast. I can't even. Vancouver. I call it Vancouver. I've been there. I move around. I do what I can when I can, as long as I can, as many times as I can. Okay, Casino said I have a travel channel. I'm in Vegas now. Where should I go first internationally for content? If you're in Vegas and you probably got a full-time job or something, if you can make it to Mexico, if you can make it to Mexico, that would be good. If you can make it to Mexico, that would be good. That would be good content. Any place is good content, but if I was you, Mexico or the Dominican Republic, something that you can get to pretty quickly, because I don't know your job situation, but you could get to Mexico. I'm sure if you got a job, you get to Mexico on a weekend. You could drive down there since you're in Vegas, not that far. They got Mexicali, they got Tijuana, Mexico. Go there, get something to eat, cross the border, document your little travels, do a little research about it, and you can have a good time there. But I mean, you can document if you wherever you Vegas. Vegas is a big hub for a lot of YouTubers. You could document, you living in Vegas and the scene in Vegas and all that. So it's not. You could start anywhere, but you said internationally. I would tell you Mexico. That's just my opinion. I would tell you Mexico. BB said, "My passport is and suitcases are at the ready. At the ready if you need an assistance." Okay, BB. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, once everything is strong, I'm definitely gonna need some more help. Right now, I got my friend D taking care of me. She's my right hand, my everything. So she's taking care of me. But I'm going to need help. I'm going to need help as it grows. You're going to need help. So eventually, down the road, I'm going to need some help. The master said Canada is a kind of expensive. Yes, indeed, I agree. I only been there through passing on my way back from Kenya. Okay, but I did not buy a jack there. Lots of laugh. Prices had me thinking twice. Oh, I hear you, master. I hear you. I hear you. I overhear you. I hear you. But once again, guys, thank you for everything. Definitely, I will drop another video tomorrow, like a full-length video. I still will be doing the shorts because YouTube wants us to do the shorts, so I will be dropping a lot of shorts. But I will have a full-length video for you guys tomorrow, so you can see what's going on. BB said, "Yeah, Canada has a great carnival early August. Yeah, Caravana. We know about that one, but I'll let you guys know about the one in Brazil. I'll let you know about the carnival here. I'll definitely let you guys know about the carnival here in Brazil. But after that, I'm just glad that the channel was moving along and we're pushing, we grinding. Like I said, it was rough. These are rough last couple months. It was rough, guys. Guys, when I tell you it was rough, guys, it was rough, guys. But you got to stay the course. Anything you want to do in life, you got to stay the course, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course, family. It will work out in the end. Nick Weber gave my IG at IM_PhillyDom. Shout out to you, Nick Weber. Appreciate all the support. JM, thank you for all these questions today, man. Master, thank you for the questions. BB, Black, appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We at 70K. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep grinding. And we'll be eventually at 100K soon. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in. And everybody know I'm in Brazil and all is well. Oh, come on, man. But all is well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you check out Brazil with Caneta Lopi. And talk to you guys in the next video. BB said Brazil is the best, man. It's a cool country, man. It's a very, 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 very cool country, man. I'm so happy I had the opportunity to come here and visit. So peace, love, and happiness. Talk to you guys in the next one. And more travel videos to come. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. The master said, thank you for the content. Here's to the 100K. Have a great night. Casino said, I work full-time as a bounty hunter in Las Vegas. Going to quit once my channel grows. I don't know if you could start documenting some of your bounty hunter adventures, my brother. That would be good as well. And then you can, move the content around a little bit as you start to do other things. Cuts, thank you. Said great content. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And more and more videos will come. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and happiness. If it's morning, noon, or night, no matter where you at in the world. King of Dreams says, salute to you, my brother, PhillyDom. Shout out to my boy, King of Dreams, man. Check out his channel. He has a lot of good content. To me, he's like on that Kevin Samuels like level, but he talks not just about women. He talks about travel. He talks about a whole spectrum of things. So shout out to him. You guys need to support his channel. I appreciate him a lot. He helped me with a situation. And he's a good dude, man. Good, solid dude. So shout out to King of Dreams, man. Really appreciate him, man. Good dude, good dude, good dude. I will talk to you guys later. And I'm really getting off this time. Peace out.